That's right, folks, after all the fuss, ScootX is finally out. So basically this is BMX Streets kind of reskinned with a scooter on top. It's more or less the same sort of thing. It won't be a full, complete game in the same way as BMX Streets, but it still operates kind of like the current version of BMX Streets with mod maps, that sort of thing. And if you go into customization, you do have a few different things you can use. Yeah, like grip tape, whatever else you can think of, bars. There's a few different shapes, but it's only very minor variations of them. Forks, clamps, headsets, grips. Some of this is actually taken from BMX Streets as well, so some of this stuff is actually shared. Character-wise as well, we have Ro, the Ro mod creator. Finger, which I don't know if anybody actually uses this. Jim, which is used kind of as a base for modded characters, I think. I don't know if they're working at the minute. And Mash himself. So we'll go with Ro, I think. Go into the game. This also has multiplayer, same as BMX Streets. It's limited to the test map only. The new version or new update to BMX Streets actually has multiplayer on this, the Conservatory. And you'll notice there's 3 built-in maps now. Applewood Forest has had a bit of an update. We have the Conservatory, which is kind of the thing that was in the trailer. And also the Institute of Technological Studies also had an update and is now a built-in map. This is a map by Skirt, which came out a little while ago, and it's a really good one. But now, let's go into the Conservatory, because this is the one I've been most eager to play. Okay, so we are in the Conservatory, and as you can see, this is a Roartex updated version of the test map. The Conservatory was also in the original version of BMX Streets, and it looked a hell of a lot more basic than this. And as you can see, let's use the drone, fly around a bit. It looks absolutely insane. You wouldn't really expect anything less from Roartex at this point. He's basically the master of texturing, lighting, making maps look absolutely insane. And yeah, we've got a few little extra additions as well. This wasn't there before. There's ledges all around the outside. This is new as well. Some of this looks a little bit different. Yeah, we've got changes all over the place. Right, let's test that out. The actual scooter feels like to ride. From what I've seen, the way it looks so far is very much like BMX Streets physics. So if you're used to that, you can probably jump in. Controls appear to be the same as well. And you're probably going to have... Shit. I was going to fly out. And yeah, kind of have a very similar sort of experience. Grinds. Gonna have to test those out a little bit, I think. Double grinds, possible. That's one kind of unique characteristic of having a scooter instead of a BMX. Didn't quite fit that in. Oh yeah, you noticed that at the bottom? It said just the tip. There's actually little parts of the map where you like get gaps. It's very sort of Tony Hawk-esque. I think that's one as well. Don't know what triggers it. This board as well, which is actually like physics-based, so you see it flopping around. Yeah, over the board. In terms of like tricks that you don't see in BMX Streets, a bunch of them are on the LB right trigger from the looks of it. So what do we have? A Twix both ways. Heel twist, left and right. Down doesn't really do anything. A fling ding? Is that an official term for that thing? Or is that mash trolling? And what would up be? It calls it a willy flip. Is that the name? remember Scoot calling it like a Scoot front flip or something. I guess our Willie was the person who started doing it. Was he the first person to do it? Or was it just him that kind of went crazy with it? Regardless. It's there. You'll also notice these buttons around the place. So presumably that resets everything. No, stuff that changes, I guess. These. Which are like solid objects. That do something? Okay.
Do you want to play a game?
Just kidding. It's me, Jennifer, again. Would you like a tissue for your skill issue?
Okay.
Toggling gameplay in 5 seconds.
Gameplay? What does that mean? What is he doing? Also, I noticed if you hit this water spraying. There's also some like little Easter eggs around the map. There's actually a few more things to this if you play it in BMX Streets as well. There's like letters and things to collect and other sort of weird stuff going on. Actually, thinking about it, with always fire on, could you do... yeah. Do tricks in the middle of a grind. So that kind of reminds me of Scoot, when there was this kind of unintentional thing that allowed you to do tricks in the middle of grinds. That may be pretty useful for filming some more like techie tricks, things like that. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that will be possible with that, I think, if you're creative with it. It's kind of a unique thing to a scooter as well, because obviously on a BMX it's a bit harder to be in a grind and do a bar spin in the middle of it. Check out some of these other tricks as well. Okay, table's like a 1 foot table. Euro. It's right around no hands. What else do we have? We'll just do that. Yeah, so the usual stuff works. Can even do some flatland. I don't even use the moto thing. It's like a way of doing board slides, or even like just sliding with your pegs on top of stuff if you really wanted to. I don't know if there's a way to make that look good or not. Okay, what else do we have? Feebles. Well, they work. I think he's just going to fall out of it pretty quick because of the nature what he's riding. Actually, I need to check if I've got my grind settings on. The settings menu seems to work as well. Like, no issues there from what I can tell. Can we turn on... our grind assist is on by default. So you may have to go in and change some of these settings compared to BMX Streets. Okay, yeah. Try a tail whip in the middle of a grind. Why not? Yeah, you can do like little techie things like that pretty good. Seems to work nice. I don't know. I did do the video before, like, talking about this coming out for BMX Streets being completed. Maybe a bit of a more critical view on things. But as an actual game and the way it plays, it seems completely serviceable to me. No real issues. I think from the perspective of somebody who's into scooters, like properly, I'm curious what they think of some of these trick animations, because I don't really know how good they are. Oh, also price-wise, at least of the time of doing this video, for me it was 12,000 yen. I live in Japan, and it's on sale from 15,000. So it's roughly $12 on sale compared to $15. So it's maybe a little cheaper than expected. Wasn't sure how the pricing was going to go for this. But it's not too bad, considering, I don't know, get some maps to play around with. You get all the mod maps that are in BMX Streets as well. You can combo different like grab tricks in the middle of a grind. Actually, no. Do we have the replay editor? Yeah, we do. So nothing serious. Okay, that's like a weird looking grind right there. Balls everywhere. Yeah, definitely an interesting state of affairs. Wasn't expecting the world to have so many scooter games all at once. I do wonder how many people will be playing it. Because if you're wondering, BMX Streets has also seen an update with this map. A few of the updated, the other Roartex map. I can't remember the name. I think it's a limited scale. It doesn't have all the trails in it. It's just the park sections from the looks of it. But yeah, everything's kind of had a do-over looks-wise. This should give us an idea of what BMX Streets or Mash City will look like when it's finally completed. Interesting. All in all, can we like knock these bottles about? Guess not. Oh yeah, we can. Actually, you can even break them. It's kind of cool. This could just keep going around this thing forever. Did I just hear something? We've even got moving cameras. Yeah, like having these fans moving around gives the map a bit of movement, which is kind of nice because everything's usually really static and kind of dead. I do notice my frames are getting hit a little bit. I don't know if it's because of the map or what it is. Okay, it's going to struggle to get to this rail. Made it. So yeah, maybe you need to check performance-wise on how much of a hit this is going to be. Overall, yeah, it feels pretty good. As for, is it worth playing? It depends. If you enjoy scooter stuff, then this is a pretty solid thing to get into, I think. If you're not, and you just like the BMX stuff, well, this map and the other updates are still going on for BMX Streets as well, so you kind of get everything you need over there. Let's put aside whether having a load of different games on the go is a potential issue or not. We'll just have to see what happens, I guess. But yeah, overall, colour me impressed. This map is amazing. Props to Roartex for getting this looking the way it does. It's a complete transformation from what it used to be, that's for sure. It makes me excited to see what Mash City is going to look like when it's fully done. And some of those other maps as well. I noticed Mash has been posting on Instagram, like other maps. Actually, that trailer I covered for this as well also had like, a different bowl map, a few other things. So hopefully that stuff's going to come out soon as well. Yeah, it's pretty framey. Never really got this with BMX Streets. Don't know if it's just because of the map or not. Anyway, I will leave it there, I think. I'll be coming back very soon to do a video on BMX Streets. I got a VPN so I can actually stop playing multiplayer with other people, because there's literally nobody in Asia or Japan or wherever I'm connecting to. I have to use a VPN to connect to anybody. And this map has multiplayer as well in BMX Streets, so that should be a good time. Look forward to that. Yeah, let me know what you think. You're going to buy this? You're going to hold off? You're just going to stick to BMX Streets? I'm kind of curious what the vibe is going to be from people on this one. My opinion, at the very least, it's definitely serviceable. And if you're into scooter-related stuff in any way, yeah, I'll definitely give it a go. So anyway, thanks for watching. Can I end on something good? Not really. I'll see you next time. Actually, let's dive off this.